The WNBA is hotter than ever, but behind the highlight reels and viral headlines, there's a storm brewing in Chicago. Angel Reese, the self-proclaimed Bayou Barbie and NCAA champion turned rookie sensation, has been at the center of it all. Loved by many, hated by some, and constantly compared to Caitlin Clark, Reese's journey with the Chicago Sky has been anything but smooth. And then there's the brutal comparison. Caitlin Clark is being hailed as the WNBA's golden child, embraced as the league's future face. Meanwhile, Angel Reese is painted as controversial, divisive, and too much. But is that the whole story? Or is Angel being unfairly thrown under the bus by teammates, fans, and even the league itself? Today, we break it all down. The drama, the secrets, and the truth about why Angel Reese's rookie season feels more like a war zone than a fairy tale. Angel Reese, from Bayou Barbie to WNBA star. Angel Reese isn't just another rookie. She came into the WNBA as a household name, carrying the swagger of an NCAA champion. At LSU, she dominated headlines with her fearless personality, unapologetic trash talk, and that viral hand wave at Caitlin Clark during the national championship game. Overnight, she became a cultural icon, beloved by her fans, criticized by her haters. When the Chicago Sky drafted her, it felt like a new era was beginning. Reese brought not just basketball talent but star power. Her social media following dwarfed many veteran players. Endorsement deals flooded in. She wasn't just a rookie, she was a brand. But here's where the tension started. In a league still fighting for mainstream attention, Reese's celebrity status immediately set her apart. Teammates who had grinded for years suddenly had to share the spotlight with a 22-year-old rookie who hadn't proven herself at the professional level yet. The Caitlin Clark shadow. No matter what Angel Reese does, one name keeps following her: Caitlin Clark. From the moment their NCAA rivalry went viral, the media has pitted the two against each other like modern-day Magic versus Bird. Clark is marketed as the WNBA savior, a three-point shooting sensation filling arenas and breaking viewership records. Angel Reese? She's cast as the foil, bold, brash, and controversial. The truth is, their rivalry put the WNBA on the map in ways few could imagine. But while Caitlin is celebrated, Angel often finds herself painted as the villain. The narrative isn't just unfair, it's exhausting. Even in Chicago, the comparisons haunt her. Every stat, every highlight, every game analysis circles back to Clark. Is Reese living up to expectations? Why isn't she changing the league the way Clark supposedly is? Locker room whispers. Publicly, the Chicago Sky insists everything is fine. But behind the scenes, that's where the whispers begin. Teammates have reportedly grown frustrated with the constant media circus surrounding Angel. Some feel her antics draw attention away from the team. Others worry that her fiery personality brings unnecessary drama to a squad already struggling to build chemistry. Take the subtle shade in post-game interviews. When asked about team effort, some veterans emphasize discipline and humility, words that feel less like generic sports talk and more like veiled critiques. Then there's the body language. Players walking away when Reese tries to hype them up, quiet eye rolls caught by cameras, even a reluctance to pass her the ball in crunch time. It's not that Angel doesn't work hard. By all accounts, she's dedicated. But the locker room is a fragile ecosystem. Add a superstar rookie with a massive following, and suddenly, tension is unavoidable. Rookie mistakes or team sabotage. Every rookie struggles, but with Angel Reese, every mistake is magnified. She's had rough shooting nights, costly fouls, and moments where her defensive lapses stood out. Normally, teammates rally around rookies in those situations. But with Angel, it sometimes feels different. When she stumbles, instead of encouragement, there's silence. Instead of patience, there's frustration. Some critics argue that Angel is being set up to fail, that teammates don't fully trust her on the floor, freezing her out of offensive plays or hesitating to cover for her mistakes. Others believe it's not intentional sabotage, but subconscious resentment. After all, how would you feel if a rookie with 1 million Instagram followers made more headlines than you after a quiet 6-point performance? The truth may lie somewhere in between. Angel's confidence, the very trait that made her a star, sometimes comes off as arrogance. And in a league filled with veterans who've earned their stripes, that rubs people the wrong way. Media fueling the fire. The media loves a good rivalry. And when it comes to Angel Reese, they've poured gasoline on every spark. Headlines pit her against Caitlin Clark, against her own teammates, even against the WNBA itself. Clips of her trash talk go viral, while her solid performances often get buried. Analysts criticize her for attitude, more than they praise her for rebounds or hustle. This narrative trickles into the locker room. Teammates are bombarded with questions. What do you think of Angel's comments? Is Angel a distraction? Instead of focusing on basketball, the Sky constantly has to defend or explain their rookie. It's a classic divide and conquer strategy, and it's working. The more the media paints Angel as the controversial star, the more pressure her teammates feel to distance themselves. Suddenly, we becomes she, and unity turns into quiet resentment. Veteran players versus rising stars. The WNBA has always been a league where veterans set the tone. But with Angel Reese, that tradition is being tested. Many vets spent years grinding for recognition, endorsements, and respect. Angel arrived with it instantly. That doesn't sit well with everyone. Behind the smiles, there's an unspoken divide. Old guard versus new wave. Some veterans admire Angel's confidence. Others see it as disrespectful. In their eyes, she hasn't earned it yet. Her trash talk, her bold interviews, her unapologetic brand. These are things vets believe should be backed by seasons of proven dominance. This generational clash isn't unique to Angel, but she embodies it. She represents the TikTok era of basketball. Flashy, viral, and unapologetic. Veterans represent the grind. Less glamour, more grit. The tension becomes visible when the Sky struggles. Instead of rallying together, subtle divides appear. Some teammates look to vets for leadership, others look to Angel for energy. That split can sink a team fast. Angel's relationship with fans. While Angel Reese may be battling teammates and critics, one group has her back no matter what. The fans. From LSU to Chicago, Angel's supporters are loud, loyal, and passionate. They see her as more than a basketball player. She's a cultural figure who represents confidence, unapologetic authenticity, and a refusal to back down. For young women, especially women of color, Angel is proof that you don't have to shrink yourself to succeed. But even this fan base adds pressure. Every time Angel posts on social media, it goes viral. Every time she claps back at a critic, headlines explode. Teammates can't escape it. Angel's presence is everywhere. And sometimes that level of fame makes the locker room feel like it revolves around her, even when the intention isn't there. Her connection with fans is her greatest strength, but also a source of friction. In the eyes of the Sky, Angel isn't just a rookie. She's a movement, and not everyone is ready to live in her shadow. The business of Angel Reese. Let's not forget, Angel Reese isn't just an athlete. She's a business. With NIL deals at LSU, she became one of the most marketable college athletes in history. She walked into the WNBA already a millionaire, with partnerships ranging from beauty brands to sportswear. For teammates who've spent years hustling for small endorsement checks, that kind of star power feels intimidating. And it shows. Angel doesn't just play for the Chicago Sky. She represents something bigger. Every game, every outfit, every interview becomes a marketing moment. The WNBA desperately needs stars who can draw attention, but inside a team locker room, that spotlight can burn. Some teammates embrace it, knowing Angel's fame helps the whole league. Others quietly resent it, feeling overshadowed by someone who hasn't yet proven herself in the pros. This is the business of sports colliding with the purity of the game. Angel Reese is both a rookie and a mogul, and that dual identity creates a complicated dynamic in Chicago. The truth? Angel's success isn't just about basketball anymore. It's about branding, influence, and power. And not everyone is ready to accept that a 22-year-old rookie holds that much sway. Angel Reese versus the league narrative. It's not just her teammates. Even the league itself seems conflicted about Angel Reese. On one hand, the WNBA needs her. Her name trends on social media, her games draw higher ratings, and her presence creates storylines that attract mainstream attention. On the other hand, the league seems to push Caitlin Clark as the face of the future, leaving Angel framed as the disruptor, the rebel, the one who doesn't fit the mold. This narrative isn't accidental. Sports leagues thrive on heroes and villains. By casting Caitlin as the hero and Angel as the rival, the WNBA keeps fans engaged. But the cost is real. Angel isn't just playing basketball. She's constantly battling perception. Even officiating has come under scrutiny. Fans argue she's targeted with fouls or judged more harshly because of her reputation. Whether that's true or not, the perception fuels the idea that Angel is fighting against forces bigger than the game itself. Angel Reese doesn't just play for the Chicago Sky. She plays against a narrative machine that seems determined to keep her in the role of the villain. Can Angel Reese rise above it all? So here's the question. With teammates throwing subtle shade, media fueling rivalries, and the league itself pushing her into the villain role, can Angel Reese rise above it all? History suggests yes. Every time Angel has been doubted, she's responded with fire. At LSU, critics said she was too much. She won a national championship. In the pros, they say she's just a flashy rookie. She's already leading in rebounds and making an impact most rookies can't match. The real secret to Angel Reese isn't just her talent. It's her resilience. She thrives on doubt, on hate, on being underestimated. And if her teammates truly are throwing her under the bus, Angel might just use that fuel to drive her even harder. At the end of the day, Angel Reese isn't Caitlin Clark. She doesn't need to be. She's building her own lane, her own legacy, her own empire.